So today I don't want to waste any time. I want to talk about how to engage that deep abdominal muscle that we heard about yesterday that is what I would say the most important core muscle and absolutely essential to know how to activate if you really truly want a stronger, more stable core and you want to get rid of that mom pooch if that's something that you struggle with. So in order to activate your transverse abdominis, you're going to put your hands on your hips and you're going to move your index finger or your front fingers towards your hip bones in the front. Now I am 7 months pregnant and I can feel mine, so they're in there. Sometimes we have to push through a little bit of tissue to find it, but find that most pointy edge of your hip bone in the front of your belly. Once you find that bone, go in about 1 inch. This is the spot where you're going to feel your transverse abdominis activate. So ways to make that muscle activate are by thinking about a zipper up the middle of your belly, zipping your belly together. You could also think about a string on your belly button, pulling your belly button down towards your spine. You could think about those two hip bones trying to come as close together as they can. And you could also think about, okay, I'm going to put on a tight pair of pants and I'm just like squeezing in my muscles just a little bit. It depends on the person. A different cue might work differently for you. So think about each of these cues and see if you feel that tissue under your fingers just getting a little bit more taut or tight, and so you can't push down as easily. And when you feel that, you know that you have found your transverse abdominis muscles. The best way to activate this and tie it with your breathing is to think about bringing it together, drawing it down, activating that muscle when you breathe out. So blow out as you think about those hip bones coming together. If you really want to go all out, you can also think about drawing your pelvic floor up and in and squeezing. So you've got your pelvic floor squeezing up and in, you're breathing out, so your diaphragm is working, and then your transverse abdominis muscles are coming together. And now you have truly activated your core. So this is the first assignment for today. I want you to think about, okay, I'm gonna lay down or I'm gonna sit in this chair and I'm gonna try to make that muscle activate 5 times in a row. And then once you've done that, the next part of this video is going to be showing you some exercises where you can easily activate your transverse abdominis. Some of them do include bands, but if you don't have bands, that's okay. Just focus on the exercises that you don't need the bands for. Try at least 2 of those next exercises that I'm going to show you so that you practice using your transverse abdominis or deep core muscles during exercise. For this exercise, you're going to start in a hands and knees position. You will lift your knees up a couple inches off of the floor, hold it, and then relax and come back down. In order to tie your breathing and your inhale-exhale to engage your core muscles with this exercise, you're going to want to exhale and draw your belly muscles up and in, lift your knees up, then go ahead and inhale as you relax your belly and bring your knees down. Exhale, draw in and lift. Inhale, relax belly and come back down. Exercise 2 is also done in a hands and knees position, except for this time, instead of lifting your knees up off the mat, you're going to extend one leg out behind you. To tie your breathing to this exercise, you are going to want to exhale, lift belly up, extend leg. Inhale and relax belly. Exhale, extend leg. Inhale, relax belly. Make sure you do it on both sides. You are going to extend, tying it with the exhale. Inhale, relax belly. You may be able to do more than one slide with your exhale as long as your core is staying activated the whole time. You also can use a paper plate if you have a carpet surface and your foot just isn't sliding that well. Try to keep your back as level as possible. The third exercise is done in somewhat of a reverse plank position. During this exercise, you are going to lift your butt up into the air, trying to form a line with your body. You are going to slide your foot out and in while maintaining that deep core contraction. As you lift up, exhale, draw your belly in, slide your leg out, slide the other leg out. You can come down in between if you are unable to maintain that deep core contraction, or you could stay up and do a couple slides in a row. Again, exhale and lift, draw belly in, and as you come back down, inhale and expand belly. This fourth exercise is done laying on your back with your knees bent. Remember, if you're in the third trimester of your pregnancy and you notice any signs of lightheaded or dizziness, this may not be a good exercise for you. As you draw the band down towards your knees, you want to be bringing your belly button down towards your spine and exhaling. Inhale as you relax the bands. Exhale, draw in and pull the bands. Inhale and relax belly, release bands. If you notice that your belly is coming to a point in the middle, it means you're not maintaining good abdominal pressure as well as core contraction. You need to put a little less tension in the band to make the exercise a little bit easier. In the comments below this video, I want you to either comment on which exercise was the easiest or which was your favorite. If you were able to find your transverse abdominis laying down or sitting up, or just something so I know that you actually found those deep core muscles today.